Okay, we are recording now.
Okay, this is the first show between fellow related people, two black Republicans who really are
Black Republicans, really?
disgusted with Trump. I mean, you're a Republican, you're a conservative guy.
I am not a conservative guy, no matter what
You
say.
think you might not
All
be
right.
a conservative guy, but
Okay.
hey, look, I
All right, whatever.
I may have Republican leanings, but I'm not a.
I'll just sit here and sip my beer quietly.
And I'm not a conservative guy. But what
Tasty.
I'm going to ask you some things here. I mean, we both. One thing that we do agree upon is that we don't like a lot of the things that our current president is doing. And so,
I would say more of man baby than president.
man, baby, man, baby. That's a new one. That's a good one. Okay, our man, baby. And, I don't want to disrespect this guy because he doesn't know what he's doing because he's a corporate
The dude
conglomerate.
he disrespects himself. Let's not even get started on this.
Yeah, but, he's a guy who's used to, being the boss. And anybody who is in a conglomeration, normally, everybody under them, if he says, we're doing great, everything's wonderful, and it's not a disaster, then they agree with him.
Yeah.
And we are in this world where this guy is our president, even though we're both kind of Republicans.
Kinda. I love how you started off.
I have to say, I love Obama. I love Clinton. But I love Ronald Reagan. I don't even really dislike Nixon.
Okay.
And, one of my favorite presidents is Dwight Eisenhower.
Eisenhower. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now that we're going back into the history books. But anyway, let's get back on topic. All right.
Okay.
So
okay.
we're talking about Trump right now. All right?
Yes.
Our belovable man baby child that is in the White House right now. That he doesn't even want to be in because he set up his Malibu house or some shit like that in Florida or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With his
right.
Malibu Barbie.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh no. What was it that you said the other day? His girl, his daughter wife, daughter wife. Yes, of course. All right. So yes, we're in a time where a lot of people, we all hate the Muslim ban. We all hate it. I hate it. You hate it. Well, what are your thoughts on it? I mean,
well, okay. You have a lot of Republican conservative people who think that the Muslims shouldn't be here. And, I'm a history buff. So, I'm like,
the Muslims did it. Oh, God.
way back when, the first settlement in America was established. I mean, the first settlement in this country, in North America, in what we call the United States today, was established by Estevanico, who was a Muslim on the Navajas, their little
plantation.
No. Their exploration of
Okay.
America.
All right.
Then you have what was it, 1565, when you had the St. Augustine. Is the oldest. It's the oldest existing settlement in America. And there were a buttload of Muslims there too. So let's not even go back that far.
Okay.
I just wanted to establish that Muslims have been here since the beginning of America, or the colonies,
All
the
right.
United
Well,
States.
see, here's the thing that I want to just hammer on right now. So Trump's like big on he doesn't want any of the Syrian refugees or any of these other people to come here and all that shit. But in my personal opinion, our whole country was founded on a bunch of fucking immigrants.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I mean, if a person wants to come to America, fucking let them. Let them come. Do your screenings or whatever. Air quotes on that, screenings. But let the people come. If they want to come to America for their slice of the American dream, whatever, even though the American dream is bullshit nowadays, I mean, let them come. There's no fucking problem with that. There shouldn't be a problem with that.
Yeah.
You cringed on that. Why? Explain.
I cringed on your expletives, the effings and essings and all that stuff. Because,
okay, old school.
But what I'm saying is, like, Muslims have been here since the founding of America. In fact, a Muslim guy, actually founded the first settlement in this United States. And when you go to 1565, when St. Augustine was founded, when you go to what was it, 1620?
Just get to the point. Get to the point.
All kinds of people have always been here. Everybody is an immigrant except for Native Americans. And you can go by the Rush Limbaugh thing where they all came from Asia and this and that, but they were here. but they were here before.
If we were going by that bullshit, then everybody came from Africa according to scientists. So you can't even do that. Limdum. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you do that, you have to look at the quote unquote Africans that came here before Columbus. And so we are not talking about strangers to this country. We're talking about people who have always been here. In the Revolutionary War, the war that was fought for our independence, there are an extreme amount of people who were Muslim fighting for our independence from England.
Yep.
You don't hear about it in history books.
Oh, you don't hear about shit, man. Nobody hears about shit.
It's not really, it's written down. I mean, you can research this anytime you want, but we don't research it because we believe in what our history books have told us about who was here. And, of course, it's going to be the Anglo guys who did everything to make this country, to forge this country, everything else. Even excluding one of the first presidents of this country, John Hanson, who...
oh, Lord, now you're speaking blasphemy, sir. Be careful. Be careful with what you're saying.
The Articles of Confederation, was here before the our known Articles of Confederation. They were here before what we know as our constitutional government today, the Federation. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. So now we're going to talk about. Let's switch the subject up, because we really strayed. We went to a history lesson
you're
right there.
You're right.
All right. So let's talk about the Navajo Indians. Who is it? The
Sioux.
The Sioux Indians. I'm sorry if I offended anyone there. I don't think all Indians.
Well, you offended me, but go ahead.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Anyway, all right. So I don't know if everyone knows yet, but well, actually, everyone should know because this has been news for a good long while, but I haven't seen it anywhere because people are so busy talking about our stupendous moron Trump. And let me take that back because he's not an idiot.
No,
dude is actually he's very intelligent. He's just not very good.
He's a corporate genius, but he's not.
He ain't very good at talking about stuff in general.
Right.
So let's put it like this. For people that didn't know, the Sioux tribe has been trying to fight against the American government allowing oil lines to be built across their land.
Right.
And
Right.
yeah, President Obama shut it down and said they weren't going to do it. And then I guess people just forgot, but Trump signed an executive order saying that companies could build there.
You know, barring all of the treaties that we've had with Native Americans
I
since
know.
the 1880s.
Oh, let's just fuck them over again. That's just the smartest thing to do.
It's like, okay, let's
Okay.
go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Oh, we took your country and we killed almost all of your people. But, you know, whatever. One more time, it's not going to hurt
Yeah,
anybody.
let's do it again.
Oh, boom. All right. But yeah, can you explain further? Elaborate?
Well, what's happening is, in order to make this country safe from terrorism,
Oh, yes, and great again.
our president, Mr. Trump, is actually performing acts of terrorism against the Sioux. He's actually performing terrorism against these people. What he's doing is he wants to lay those pipelines down,
Lay them down.
destroy their territory,
Poison their children.
their ancestral lands, their ancestral graveyards. I mean, imagine if somebody tried to put something, a tract of land, or do whatever, and just destroy your grandmother's gravesite, your mother's gravesite, your father's gravesite. That's what he's trying to do. And not only that, but when they put those pipelines through there, can they actually say, honestly, that they're not going to poison the water?
Excuse me, sir. No.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. I'm the American government. You know, I fucked your family. You were about to put that shit in my beer, sir. Ash in the ashtray. But anyway. No. Yeah, no. You're going to be happy. We're going to give you jobs.
Right.
And all that shit. We're going to give you jobs. And
even though you already have jobs.
You know, you won't be like the people in Detroit. You know, they're just in poverty and they're getting shot. They're getting shot all the time. Don't worry about it. No. Worst city in the world.
Yeah, worst city. It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But no, like, literally, how can anyone stand by this? I mean, like he said before. Well, actually, no, I'll give another example. Okay, you have a house, okay? And it's your family house. It's been in your family for like 200 years.
Right.
And that's pushing it. Because I don't know anyone with a family house for 200 years.
Oh, there are plenty of people.
Oh, probably, you know, around here. But, okay, so, and you have, what was that mineral you were talking about before? Molybdenum? Molybdenum.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. Probably pronounced it wrong. Fuck you guys who get all serious on the pronunciation.
Molybdenum.
Okay, so, there's molybdenum under your house, all right? And the American government comes in and says, okay, sir, well, actually, no, because the government won't come to you first. It won't be the government. It'd be some corporation trying to pay you out for it.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And it's just like, you know, a family heirloom. That house is your family heirloom. There is no true price on it. There can never be a true price on it. But they're going to sit there and they're going to be like, okay, we will give you $42,000 for it. And you're like, no, this house is worth way more than $42,000.
Right.
And second off, it's a family heirloom, okay? I love this house. I grew up in this house. I played in this house for eons, okay?
My
you know, whatever.
Grandparents are buried here.
Yeah. In the fucking backyard, by the tire swing,
yeah.
Okay? So, okay, the companies will come first, and they'll hound you for it, and they'll be like, okay, all right, fine, all right. So then they go to the government, because the government, they're also going to be getting a cut of that pie as well, okay? And of course, all the time being, they aren't even going to tell you that molybdenum is under it. They aren't going to tell you, no.
Molybdenum, yeah.
Molybdenum, whatever, man. Okay, they won't tell you about it. But then the government comes in, they're like, you need to vacate the premises or XYZ is going to happen to you. Usually something that can get you jailed, and then they can just take it of their own free will because it'll be seized. All right? So now you have that stressing over your head. And then finally, they kick you out the house. You get nothing, and they make billions of dollars off.
Right, right.
Okay?
After, and I want to underline what he just said. Kick you out of your house.
Kick you out! And possibly send you to jail.
Yes.
Okay? So now you're without a house, you're in jail, and they're making billions of dollars off of your property. How would you fucking feel?
Right, right. And that's what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening. But no, it's all, no. In the news, all you're going to see is fucking, oh, these Native Americans are being stingy with this land. It's the American government land. When actually they signed treaties and all kinds of shit to say that this is the Native Americans' land. Okay. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Oh, sir, I just cringed because you cursed.
I don't normally curse, but Jesus, look at what's happening. It is a catastrophe. It is something. This is worse than any kind of curse word, any kind of effing this or essing that anybody can say. You're taking people's land away from them. You're stealing stuff from them. You are terrorizing them. Our president is terrorizing the Sioux Indians.
It's not the first time the government was, a part of terror.
No. That is a part of what we are as a nation.
Technically, our country was founded by terrorists.
Yes, indeed.
So, I mean, you motherfuckers can take that with a grain of salt.
You can go from slavery through the Native American thing to what?
Trail of Tears. Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
That was...
1830s was the worst year for any kind of excuse me when I say this, for any kind of non-white person, the 1830s was the worst.
Sir, let's use ethnic. Even though ethnicity goes to everybody.
I agree with you. That's more kind of a dumb politically correct. That's more polite.
But I don't even like being politically correct, so fuck that. All right. Next talking point. We got here, oh yes. My whole spiel the other day about
we can't, I mean, remember what you're saying, but what I'm saying is the 1830s. It was like the Trail of Tears, the Native American Relocation Act, the act that, what was it, where slaves and ended up not only being
the Fugitive Slave Act?
The Fugitive Slave Act, yes, sir. You got it on the money. It's like everybody, and that was the same decade, the 1830s, that they had the war against Mexico, where we just went into Mexico. And
it wasn't even a war.
Yeah, and said
it was just
hey, we own this. This is us, and we're gonna kick your ass. And
nothing was more funny than when we came in, we kicked their asses and like booted them out, and then like not even like 70 years later, we were like, during the World War, we were like, oh no, we need you to come back, and yada yada yada, back to your land that was yours but isn't yours, but now can be yours again.
Yeah. And then 30 years later, we're telling you, like, hey, you guys lived here, you were born here, you've been here forever, but you don't belong here.
You're not one of us, sir. You are not one of us.
This is our land.
Get the fuck out.
So, what are you Mexicans doing in Texas? That is...
oh, God.
I don't want to use my nephew's language.
An expletive.
That was effed to the effed up.
Fuck to the fucked up people. We coined that phrase just now.
F to the FDF up.
Oh man. Ugh.
But that was the 1830s. You were making a point, and I want you to go back to it.
I wasn't making a point. I was just moving to another topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Kind sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Please do.
Is it all right?
If you would, sir.
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
No, excuse me. My toes are relatively well at the moment. You please go ahead.
All right. So, well, I was trying to switch the subject to, but thank you for ripping into that because that was very well done.
Elucidating.
Yes, elucidating. Yes, of course.
Yes, quite naturally.
All right.
Go ahead,
So,
my dear fellow.
We were going to talk about the conglomerization of America. 90. I would say about 90% of our country is owned by businesses. You know, and when I say that, I'm not saying like the business is blah 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 or none of that bullshit. I'm saying that all of our politicians are owned by a corporation, and basically, if you give someone money and they're in politics, they become your bitch.
Right. And
that's fucked up.
I would go even further than 70 or 80%. Everything you eat, Monsanto.
Oh God, yeah. I saw that shit. No way.
These people
That's
own
fucked up.
everything you eat. Look at us Americans. We're
fatties.
Yeah, we're fatties. And our fatty foods are potatoes, wheat, and rice. Look at anything that you eat.
Don't forget corn.
Corn as well. Those are the cheapest things
you can
to
go
grow.
to jail if you live next to a cornfield and you're growing your own corn, and their pollen pollinates your corn. Oh fuck that! You're dead.
Yeah,
you want money.
And then everything we eat is corn, wheat, rice, the cheapest things to grow. I mean, I can spit a seed in my backyard and grow corn or wheat or rice. I mean, there's nothing to it. But the thing is, we pay so much money. How much money do you pay for a bag of potato chips? How much money do you pay for a bag of flour? I mean, look at this. It's absolutely astronomically incredible what it costs to grow it, produce it, and what we pay for it.
Man. But that was a good tangent, but it was an offshoot of what I was trying to talk about.
Okay, and I didn't want to distract your talking point. I'm sorry, sir.
But no, what I was talking about was the fact that the American people, like, I'll shoot off to a TV show that I watch, and I hope a lot of people do watch it. Adam Ruins Everything.
Yes.
Okay. So,
great.
Love the show. Good show. Dude, if you ever do listen to this, I would love to have a conversation with you and record it and make money off it. But besides that, so we live in a world where we're paying $200, $100 to $200 for internet. Okay, for an internet service. Me and my uncle were looking for an internet service, and it's like $100 to $200 for the shit. All right, so the amount of money that we're paying, we are not getting a decent internet service.
How much do you pay for that in China? How much do you pay for that in Africa?
I wouldn't fucking know. But so, if you go to like Korea, South Korea, all right, I still want to move there. I still want to move to South Korea. They're just awesome. I mean, where else can you go to watch StarCraft? A StarCraft competition, and there's like 100,000 people packed into the house like that.
I just want to move where the best looking bitches are, and Like Ethiopia.
Okay, that's what. All right, I wasn't gonna say it, but that's another reason why we're going to Korea.
Ethiopia.
All right,
Nigeria. Holland.
All right, one sec, dude. One sec. All right, so
Israeli chicks look good too.
Yes, they are beautiful.
Yes.
But back to the point. All right, so over there, their internet. Oh my God! Would you shut up and let me finish my fucking thought? All right, dude.
Go ahead.
All right, so we got over there. Their internet is lightning fast. Okay, and then you come to America, and you pay $200 for like 15 megabytes a second. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Alright? And the main reason why is because we have a conglomerate. Shit. What the hell am I even trying to say? Okay, so the situation has it where we're paying all this money and we're getting like second-rate internet. All right, and the reason why is because there is no need for them to give us better internet because they already have us hooked. Like, that's the situation that we're living in. You know, all these people are sitting in these, they're at their board meetings and all that shit, and they have all these compete clauses set up in between them. So, if I'm over here in freaking Texas, okay, the internet that I see, the internet companies that I can buy, that I can, work with, are not the same that someone would get in Washington State. And they all have their internet prices set up super duper high while they're giving us super shit internet. So that's another thing I have a big problem with. Like, that shouldn't be happening. It should be universal, where throughout the whole United States, you can get any service that you want. So that way, they actually have to compete with each other. And we're, getting the best product we can fucking get. It's like that with cell phones, television, internet, and, that's what I was talking about.
What you're saying is, all of our connective world is based upon these conglomerates who meld with one another to make our prices high.
Yep. And it's just that goes back to doggone food.
Right.
One person owns all that shit. One company. Okay? One company is in control of everything. It's monopolies to the maximum.
Hershey owns your chocolate, but they own the world. They own your water. They own almost everything.
Every single fucking thing.
You look at any company and look at who they are dedicated to, who they're connected to. It's a big problem because we are in a world now where everything that we do is connected to 2 or 3 major corporate companies.
One thing that really pisses me off is, like with Pepsi. Oh God, Pepsi. They own or Pepsi, Coca-Cola, all those motherfuckers. They own every drink we drink.
And they are a part of every more major corporation. Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Look at the ingredients in Coca-Cola. There is corn syrup. Pepsi, corn syrup. Corn, wheat, and rice. They're just like in everything that we Americans consume over the counter. And so, who owns us? They own us when we buy these products.
Yep. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, actually, no. There's a shit ton we can do about it. It's just that no one has the balls to do it.
Right.
Because as soon as you say anything, they're going to come crashing down on your doors, suing you for slander and all kinds of... What was the other word you used? Libel, blah, blah. Libel. Thank you.
Libelous.
Libel. They're going to sue the shit out of you and make sure to shut you the fuck up. That's another thing that I want to talk about. like you know, the whole situation that we have with companies, you know, say somebody who was it you were telling me about? The guy who made in 19 he made a cure for arthritis.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
He made a cure for arthritis.
In the late 70s, yes.
No, continue, because I don't fully remember the whole story.
Well, you know, he developed a cure for arthritis. It was an electronic. He had this little invention that was electronic, and you could hook it up to your body, to the places that gave you discomfort, and it would relieve that discomfort for a prolonged time. And then when he developed this because his father had died in extreme discomfort from arthritis. He sold it to the companies that...
No. First, go through he tried to go through it the legal route.
Right.
Through the government and create patents and all that. He actually did create the patents. But whenever he tried to distribute it,
right.
He kept running into roadblocks because the government was like, no, and all that bullshit.
So he eventually sold it to a company that at that time acetaminophen was kind of a new idea, and so he sold it to those companies. What they did was they took his invention, put it on the back shelf because they felt that they would not be able to sell as much acetaminophen tablets as you know, it was going to destroy the company. If you can get something that solves a problem,
right,
then people don't have to keep coming back and buying acetaminophen products. And that's what happened. The guy was like, you know, his invention was put on the back shelf. Acetaminophen, we buy it every day now.
Yep. And people, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not the first time in history that shit has happened. They do that all the time. I'm pretty sure everyone in our country knows that, you know, at least one story where a guy came up with a excellent thing that would solve all the problems that we need.
Tesla.
Oh, God, don't even get started on Tesla. But solve all our problems, and people are just like, yeah. They buy the patent for it, they give them a little bit of cash, and they tell them to shut the fuck up.
And they put their stuff on the back table.
On the back table. But yeah, so that's all we really had to talk about today.
On chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
The Black Republicans.
Black Republicans? No, we are not running with that.
Well, what are you going to go
you know, if anybody has something good, you know, put it in the comments or whatever. And hell yeah,
we are promoting new things in the Democratic Party, but you know,
free speech.
Yes, free speech, free everything. But we want knowledge. We want to give knowledge to the public. We both are. My nephew is the one who does all the effing and essing.
Oh, fucking shit, man. Yeah. Just say the words.
He, you know, he is more of a conservative person.
Oh, God. All right. Well.
But you know,
if we're going to be cracking jokes on each other, you know, I could go all day on your bald head. But.
Yeah, you know, I do have a bald head. It's true. It's true.
All right. But yeah.
But I get more chicks. Never mind.
All right.
You see.
Enough. That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
That's a Republican.
Yeah, that was a Republican statement,
yeah,
sir.
That's even a conservative.
You chauvinistic pig.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
which I apologize for.
Oh my God.
Not true. I was just joking.
Oh man, whatever. You don't have to apologize on YouTube. What the fuck are you doing? Okay.
You have to apologize.
Shut up.
for
Shut up.
statements
We're
like
gonna
that.
close this off now. So if you guys have any other talking points you want us to talk about, or if you just want to hear us bitch at each other for good luck, Lord,
Well,
about
let me ask
35
you,
minutes.
What do you think about the Muslim ban?
The Muslim ban. Okay.
The ban. Okay, let's not say it's a Muslim ban because
They don't want you to say it's a Muslim ban.
Our president said
I already
it's not
said-
a Muslim ban.
After he said it was a Muslim ban, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
But no.
you know,
Okay,
what
my
do you-
personal opinion on it.
Uh-huh.
God, I was about to close this out, you motherfucker. But anyway, my personal opinion on it. If you're gonna ban anybody, it should be the people that actually attack the United States. In my personal opinion.
Right.
I mean, it's just dumb to just say, pick all the number 1 Muslim countries and put them into the same lot. It's stupid.
These people who came here as teenagers and like 2-year-olds and stuff.
Oh no, we're gonna kick them out.
Yeah. we gotta kick them out.
Oh no,
because
we can't have them. They're sleeper cells.
How's our president say? They're bad people. They're
bad.
people.
You're bad
They're
people.
bad. It's a catastrophe.
All right. Well, yes. So finally, we're gonna close this out, and hopefully we didn't sound like too much of jackasses to you, but yeah. Have a good night.
Our president doesn't care if he sounds like a jackass, so why should we?
That's what I was saying before.
Okay.
And then you got on me about apologizing
So
and shit.
I'm a jackass.
You're a
and
jackass. I'm a jackass.
We're all jackasses.
So we're all jackasses together.
And it's a catastrophe.
Catastrophe. All right. I don't really know how to close out. So
Black Republicans out.